Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Bear Chats. My name is Scott Cordischi, social media specialist here at Brown University, and today it gives me great pleasure to welcome to Bear Chats Katy Schmidt from the class of 2018, the Vice President of the Brown Women's Soccer Alumni Association. Katy, how are you?
Good. Thanks, Scott. I'm doing well.
Well, it's great to have you, and nice to talk to you for a couple of minutes here. You know, you had a chance to play soccer at Brown for both Coach Pinsent and Coach McNeil. I'm curious, what was that experience like playing for those two different coaches?
Yeah, definitely very different with each of them. But I think that, at least for me personally, there's a lot that I can take from each of them and that I appreciate both of them uniquely for. For me, I wasn't coming in as a very high caliber recruit, just in terms of didn't have the same visibility that some other girls had on different club teams, and the fact that Coach Phil still, I feel like, kind of took a chance on me and brought me into the program. I will forever be grateful for him for that. And then, with Kia, there are not enough good things I can say about Kia. She completely changed my career around. She moved me to a new position that just really allowed me to flourish and grow as a soccer player. I feel like I had really plateaued before, and when she came in, I was able to skyrocket and become a totally new player. And then she also has just been instrumental beyond the soccer field in terms of just I feel like who I am today is a big part of, she's been a big part of that.
So even though you weren't a part of last year's team, you had to feel like you were, because many of your former teammates were part of that 2019 Ivy League championship season. What was that like for you, being able to celebrate that championship?
It was so awesome to watch that season. I was Abby Carcio is one of my very good friends, and so I'd be texting her before and after every game. Just a couple of the girls that I played with, Sydney Cummings was my center back my senior year, and so just I was so excited to see them make that, incredible accomplishment. And just since I knew firsthand the work that they put in and the work that they've been putting in, 3 years ago back when I was there, and then to have that actually come to fruition last year, it was so exciting to see that.
So in your days with the team, you were, among other things, voted team MVP. You were academic All-American. In your years with the program, was there any one particular memory that stands out?
I think the biggest, team MVP was really exciting for me, just because I didn't see that coming at all. And just since I had, I think, such a different career where I wasn't really an impact player my first 2 years, and then became much more of an impact player under Kia. That was really exciting for me, because it was so out of left field, and from my perspective. And so just to see that I had gained that recognition and appreciation from my teammates, meant so much. But I think the top memories are beating Princeton on their home field. That was my junior year. That was awesome. And I feel like after that, after their loss to us, I feel like their season kind of went downhill, and I felt like we just took the fire. So that was a really exciting one. There were a couple just really strong defensive efforts my junior year too, and we just took so much pride in our defending that year, and that was definitely a big highlight as well.
So before we talk about your work as Vice President of the Alumni Association, I understand you're working for Nike out in Oregon. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing today.
Yeah, so I work as a process engineer on our manufacturing. So it actually means that I'm at work, and I've been at work for a big part of this, because supporting manufacturing, everyone's at home ordering online, and so someone has to make all that stuff. So all of Nike's airbags that go into any of our air products, almost all of those are manufactured in the United States, most of them being in Beaverton. And so I'm part of the engineering team that supports the production of all those airbags that go into your Air Jordans, your Vapor Max, all your Air Max products, your Zoom Pegasus running shoes. So I'm part of the team that supports supports all of those efforts.
That sounds really cool.
Yeah.
So tell us about your role as Vice President of the Brown Women's Soccer Alumni Association. Exactly what do you do? And how do people become involved with the Alumni Association? Do you have to be someone who played for the Brown Women's Soccer program? Are parents of players invited to be a part of this? Are friends of the program? Explain to us a little bit about it.
Yeah, for sure. I think that it's definitely a new effort and a bit of a new initiative. I mean, like, the program has been around as long as the women's soccer program itself has been around, probably. But in the past, like, couple of years, since around when I graduated, we've really been trying to just, like, go back and relook at how we do things. So a couple of our early efforts were just making sure we actually have a system where, like, as players graduate, they get added into the system, so that we can now connect with them as alumni. And so you go seamlessly from, like, player on the team where we're all here supporting you into, like, now you're an alumni, and now we can all support each other as alumni and have this amazing network, and then also support the current girls that are playing. And I mean, in terms of getting involved, I think it's the main structure is organized around alumni, but it's not like it's exclusive to that. I mean, if someone's interested, especially parents, we have a parent liaison that we talk with as well. And so we want all those perspectives. So I think if there's not like a formal way for someone to get involved, if they don't have that immediate connection, there definitely are unofficial ways. And if you just, like, reach out to any of us, myself, or to Nikki, our president, or I mean, even to Kia, and she can direct you to the right spot.
So I have to believe that coming off a championship season #1 and with the new Center for Lacrosse and Soccer, these have to be really exciting times for alumni engagement, do they not?
Yeah. I think that I think there's a lot of excitement around the team right now. And I think, just seeing what Kia has been able to do with the team in her, is it 4 years now that she's been with the program. People are excited about it. Alumni, parents, other people who, like, wouldn't normally, who wouldn't normally be, like, a BWS fan. Like, people are noticing what BWS is doing, and I think that's really awesome.
Well, Katy, thanks so much for joining us on Bear Chats today. We really appreciate the time.
Yeah, of course. This was great, Scott. Thank you.